EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and we are underway from Atlanta.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. Huge play there right off the bat. 62 yards.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Down at the 15-yard
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Here's Gurley now. Toss right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
That's the score. Falcons 7, Bengals nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A gain of a yard.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Joe Mixon.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He gives to Gurley.
48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The ball carrier.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Yardage back near midfield at the 49.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Ryan. It's complete to Jones. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, here's Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
It's third down. And 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
On second down, here's Mixon. For a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon, 35 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
He is good.
Bullock good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 16 yards, a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, pardon me.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
The 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan, he gets it to Gurley, complete. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Falcons 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. On 2nd down now. Nixon, he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Burrow. On the screen, Bernard. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
2nd and 4.
On 2nd down at 4. Ryan caught by Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
Here's Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
The Bengals 11-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's Calvin Ridley on the receiving end from Matt Ryan. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Bernard. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield anyway.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. Now Burrow on first down. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To the air again, Burrow. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So it'll be second and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That second down play nets a -4. Third and goal. Burrow. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete to John Ross.
John Ross there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
24. Bengals 14.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Still 9 remaining on second down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Jones has it. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Again they run with Gurley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tom Gurley, 26 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front.
With 3 scores in this game, I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, fillet at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. First down. Here's Burrow. Position on him, and he pulls it in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 17. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy on the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Second and 10.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. He almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
And 10.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish,